Hey everyone, welcome back to the Stoic King. Have you ever wondered what it takes to make someone not only want your attention, but also feel like they can't resist an intense pull toward you? Imagine that you're the person that stays in their mind all day, the one they can't forget no matter how hard they try. You're not just a passing thought. You're the fascination they didn't expect. Truth be told, it's not fiction. It's real, and you can achieve it through the power of Stoicism. Today we're going to talk about 11 Stoic habits that can make you someone that people are drawn to, someone who not only catches their eye, but also captures their thoughts and emotions in a way that they can't resist. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. That matters. By mastering your reactions and embracing these Stoic principles, you can become a person of such depth and presence that they can't help but be captivated by. You imagine being that calm, confident presence that they find captivating, the person who leaves an impression long after you've gone. This isn't just about getting noticed. It's about becoming unforgettable. Someone who leaves a lasting mark on their heart and mind. Think about how powerful it would be to use these ancient Stoic practices to make your presence so strong, so compelling, that it creates a wave of admiration and respect. They can't turn away from it. Might sound intense, and that's because it is. But it's also entirely possible today. We're not just talking about how to stand out. We're talking about how to become the person. They can't stop thinking about the one who captures their attention in the most profound way. But before we dive into these life-changing habits, I've got a challenge for you. If you're ready to step into this powerful new version of yourself, drop a comment below with the phrase, "I am unforgettable." This isn't just a phrase, it's a declaration of your power, your presence, and your commitment to becoming unforgettable. Let's see who's ready to embrace this transformation and start making waves. So go ahead and say this out loud in the comments, ready to unleash your power. Stoic friends, let's go now. The questions that might be running through your mind are, okay, I got this. I have to be calm, composed, and control my reactions to drive them wild. But how can I achieve that level of calm in this fast-paced world where everything around me is constantly pushing for a reaction? These are crucial questions, and the answers lie at the heart of Stoic wisdom. First, let us talk about how to get that calm that won't go away. To become truly calm, you must first realize that controlling your feelings is what it means, not pushing them. This daily habits that ground you lead to mastery. This could be meditation, awareness, or just taking a few deep breaths before reacting to something. It's about making space between what happens and how you choose to react. Remember that what bothers us is how we think about it. But how do you know when to stay calm, when to walk away, and how to really drive them crazy? This is where self-awareness and wisdom come in. Being calm doesn't mean you're passive. It means picking your fights wisely when you're in a tough spot. Ask yourself, is this worth my time? Will reacting help me or hurt me? If they say no, it's time to let go and stay calm. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength that you value peace over unnecessary conflict. On the other hand, knowing when to act decisively is key to driving them crazy. It's about showing that you're not only calm, but also strong. Being calm and collected under pressure while also being able to act when it counts is what makes you truly magnetic. Now that you know what today's video is all about, you can stay calm and collected to make them want to be with you. Want to be with you. Now we can get down to the real point of our conversation. 11 powerful Stoic habits that will not only help you stay calm and in control of your emotions, but will also make you more attractive naturally, drawing people in like never before. To become that magnetic force that not only attracts but also leaves an impression that they can't shake, let's start with habit number 1. Be happy with what you have. This is the first habit that will help you keep your cool at all times. I can almost hear the questions going through your mind right now. Dude, I want to drive them crazy, and you're telling me to be happy with what I've got. What if I end up with nothing? How is this supposed to make them crave my presence? Stay with me, folks. You need to understand the deeper wisdom behind this habit. When I say be happy with what you have, I'm not saying that you should settle for less or give up on your wants. It's not that you stop wanting more, it's that you stop focusing on what you don't have and start appreciating what you do have. This is because when you're truly content, you exude a calm confidence that is incredibly attractive. It's this inner peace that draws people to you. They see that you're not desperate or needy, but confident and happy with your life. Let's look at some relationship scenarios to see how this works. Imagine you're trying to attract someone new into your life. Instead of focusing on what's missing, like their attention or affection, you start appreciating what you already have. If you're happy with the things you already have, like your independence, your hobbies, or the supportive friends you have around you, you'll naturally attract the person you want to be with. Next, think about a relationship where the flame has been dimmed, but you're still together. Instead of dwelling on what's gone wrong or what's missing, focus on the good times you've shared, the qualities you still admire in your partner, and the chance to rekindle that spark. If you change your attitude, you can approach the relationship with patience and happiness instead of anger and desperation. When you're content with what you have, you make room for love and attraction to grow again, and you can finally think about ending the relationship. When you think about what you've lost, it's easy to feel like your world is falling apart. But if you can be happy with what you still have, your personal growth and newfound freedom will shine through. Freedom. The lessons you've learned will make you stronger and more resilient. This strength is very attractive, making you someone who's not just surviving but thriving. It's this thriving that makes people think about what they've lost. As Epictetus said, wealth is not having many things but wanting few things. Being happy with what you have isn't about money or status. It's about finding peace and contentment within yourself. Once you master this, you'll radiate a calm confidence that draws people to you like a magnet. Now that you've learned to be happy with what you have, you've taken the first step toward staying calm in any situation, and here's the catch. Your calmness is exactly what makes you so irresistible. You've just unlocked the first element of the secret Stoic recipe to drive them wild. When you're content, you're unshakable, and that makes you unforgettable. So remember today's affirmation, I am unforgettable. Embrace it, live it, and watch how this simple shift in mindset transforms not only your relationships, but your entire life and Stoic friends. Till this point, if you have any questions popping into your mind, throw them out in the comments. I'm always here to help. And if you don't have any, that means this content is really resonating with you, so please stick with me till the end. This lesson has a lot more insight to unroll, so take on the challenge and watch till the very last minute. But first, if you haven't already hit the like button under this video, go ahead and do it. Now, your support helps this video reach more people like you who are looking for guidance. Habit 2. Do what matters most. So Stoic friends, the second habit that will help you stay calm and control your reactions is to do what matters most. You might be thinking, how does focusing on what matters help me keep calm? And more importantly, how does this drive them wild? Well, let me break it down for you, because this is a game changer in both your personal growth and in making an unforgettable impact on others. When I say do what matters most, I'm talking about prioritizing your time and energy on the things that truly align with your values and goals. Through the noise of daily distractions and focused on what really matters. Why is this important? Because when you know what's most important to you, you feel more grounded and on purpose, and not as likely to get stressed out or stir up trouble when they try to please everyone or do everything. This focus and clarity make you more grounded and confident, which naturally draws people to you. Imagine you're in a relationship and feeling stressed out because you have to meet everyone's needs and expectations. It's exhausting, right? But what if you took a step back and asked yourself what really matters here? Maybe it's spending quality time together instead of just going through the motions. Or maybe it's having meaningful conversations instead of endless small talk. By focusing on what's truly important, you can cut out the unnecessary stress and bring more peace and fulfillment into the relationship. This calm, focused energy is incredibly attractive because it shows that you know what you want and aren't easily swayed by trivial matters. Now let's consider a scenario where you're trying to attract someone's attention instead of spreading yourself thin by trying to be everywhere and do everything. Focus on what really matters. showing up as your best self in the moments that count, whether it's a shared interest, a meaningful gesture, or simply being present when it matters most. This focused approach makes you stand out. You're not just another face in the crowd. You're someone who knows what's important and acts accordingly. This level of intentionality is magnetic because it shows that you value your time and energy, and you're not willing to waste it on things that don't matter. And if you're dealing with a breakup or the end of a relationship, doing what matters most becomes even more crucial. It's easy to get lost in the emotional whirlwind trying to figure out what went wrong or how to fix things. But instead of getting caught up in the past, focus on what truly matters to you now: your healing, your growth, and your future. By putting these things first, you not only calm down, but you also build up your strength and resilience. This makes you even more attractive because it shows that you can move forward with purpose and clarity. As Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This quote says it all. When your actions and words are in line with your core values, you not only stay calm, but you also project a sense of integrity and authenticity that others can't help but respect and admire. So now that you know how important it is to focus on what matters most, you've taken another step toward mastering the art of staying calm and collected. As you adopt this habit, you'll find that it naturally makes you more appealing, more centered, and more unforgettable. You've added another important thing to the Stoic recipe for making them go crazy. Remember today's statement: "I am unforgettable." Remember this as you go about your day, and if you haven't already, share it in the comments. Now might be the best time to say what you're worth. Adopt this way of thinking and see how your calm, focused presence changes everything around you. Stay strong, stay focused, and remember that actions speak louder than words. Habit 3. Stay calm with mindfulness, Stoic friends. Mindfulness is the third habit that will help you stay calm and in charge of your responses. Being fully present in the present moment means being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judging them. It's about training your mind to focus on the here and now, instead of getting caught up in the chaos of the past or the uncertainty of the future. When you practice mindfulness, you create a space between what happens and how you respond to it. This space is where your calm lives, and it's this calm that becomes your greatest strength. For example, if someone is trying to irritate you or get under your skin, without mindfulness, it's easy to react without thinking, saying or doing something you might regret later. But if you practice mindfulness, you take a moment to breathe, observe your emotions, and choose your response with clarity and intention. This calm, collected response not only avoids unnecessary conflict, but it also earns respect. People are drawn to those who keep their cool. It shows emotional maturity and self-control. Now imagine you want to keep the spark alive in a relationship. Mindfulness helps you be fully present with your partner, listen deeply to what they're saying, and respond in a way that shows you understand and care. This kind of attentive presence is very rare and very beautiful. When you know you're not just going through the motions, but actually connecting with your partner in a meaningful way that makes your relationship stronger. If you just broke up with someone, mindfulness can be your anchor. It keeps you in the present moment instead of letting the hurts of the past or your fears about the future take over. By practicing mindfulness, you learn to notice your feelings without letting them take over. This calm-centered approach not only helps you recover more quickly, but also makes you stronger and more resilient when others see your ability to stay composed during tough times. It leaves a lasting impression. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Mindfulness helps you break free from the suffering created by your mind, allowing you to experience life as it is, not as your fears or worries. Imagine it to be when you can stay calm and present. You not only reduce your own stress, but also create a sense of peace and stability that others find deeply attractive by incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, whether through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply taking a moment to pause and center yourself. You develop a calm that is unshakable. This calmness isn't just a tool for managing stress. It's a magnet that draws others to you. People are naturally attracted to those who radiate peace and self-assurance, and by mastering mindfulness, you become that person. So as you practice mindfulness, remember today's affirmation, I am unforgettable. Let this guide you, reminding you that your calm presence is a force that benefits you and leaves a lasting impact on everyone around you. Habit 4. Cut screen time to stay focused. Stoic friends. Cutting down on screen time to stay focused is the fourth habit that will help you stay calm and in control of your reactions. In this digital age, screens are everywhere, on phones, computers, TVs, and more. While these devices can be helpful, they can also pull us away from what's important, especially when it comes to our relationships. If you spend too much time in front of a screen, it's easy to lose focus on the people you care about. News stories and other digital content can make you feel angry or upset. Stress and anxiety can make it harder to stay calm and present when you're with other people. Let's look at an example of a friendship. Imagine you're spending time with your partner, but instead of being fully engaged in the moment, you're distracted by your phone, checking messages or scrolling through social media. Not only does this take away from the quality of your time together, but it also sends a message that they're not your priority over time. This can create distance and tension in the relationship. Now imagine cutting back on screen time instead of being absorbed by your devices. You're fully present with your partner, listening attentively and engaging in meaningful conversations. This shift not only strengthens your bond, but also helps you stay calm and focused, as you're no longer overwhelmed by the constant influx of information from your screens. Even in dating, or trying to attract someone, reducing screen time can make a big difference when you're not distracted by your phone. You can be more attentive and responsive, making the other person feel valued and important. This kind of focus is rare in today's world and can make you stand out as someone who truly cares, as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By cutting down on screen time, you're practicing a form of digital minimalism that frees you from unnecessary distractions. This lets you focus on the things that really make your life better, like your relationships. As you work to spend less time in front of a screen, remember today's encouragement. To be unforgettable, stay focused and calm. Not only does this improve your own health, but it also makes other people feel truly seen and valuable in a world full of distractions. 5. Take breaks to keep from getting burned out. Stern friends. Taking breaks to avoid burnout is the fifth habit that will help you stay calm and in control of your reactions, especially in relationships. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and keep pushing yourself without taking time to recharge. But here's the thing. When you're burned out, you lose your ability to connect with others and, more importantly, your ability to make them crazy with your presence. When you're mentally and emotionally drained, you might snap at your partner, ignore their needs, or just be too tired to put in the effort that keeps the relationship alive. This is the opposite of what you want if your goal is to make them want to be with you more. Want to be with you. Now think about how important it is to take breaks. When you take a break and rest, you come back with more energy and a clear mind. This means you can be fully present with your partner, listening, engaging, and giving them the attention they deserve. When you're refreshed, you can bring your best self to the relationship, which is what makes you truly irresistible. It's not about being lazy or uninterested to take breaks. It's about saving your energy so that you can be the kind of person who leaves a lasting impression. When you're calm, collected, and energized, you naturally draw people to you. They'll notice the difference in how you interact with them, your patience, your attention, and your ability to stay calm under pressure, and that's what drives them crazy. If you've been working long hours and not taking a break, your stress is likely to show up in your relationship, causing unnecessary tension. But if you take time to recharge, you'll come back to your partner with a calm, positive attitude that strengthens your bond and keeps them hooked on you. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the mind should be allowed some relaxation, that it may return to its work all the better for the rest by taking breaks. Making it a habit to take breaks will not only keep you from getting burned out, but it will also keep you interesting, captivating, and unforgettable in your relationships. Don't forget today's encouragement. I am unforgettable. If you stay calm and avoid burnout, you not only take care of yourself, but you also become the kind of person whose presence can really drive people crazy. Friends, before you act tough, thinking before you act is the sixth habit that will help you stay calm and in control of your reactions. In a world where we're often expected to act right away, this habit is essential for making smart choices that can improve your relationships and life. When you stop to think, you give yourself a chance to evaluate the situation. Think about what will happen and pick the best thing to do. This pause is where real understanding lies. It means being proactive instead of reactive, and making sure that what you do fits with your morals and long-term goals. Let us look at a friendship case. If you're in a fight with your partner, your first instinct might be to lash out and say things you don't mean, which can hurt you in the long run. But if you stop and think before you respond, you can approach the situation with calm and clarity. You might realize that some things are better left unsaid, or that a more constructive approach could resolve the conflict without making it worse. If you're dating or trying to attract someone, thinking about what you want before you act can make you more attractive instead of rushing to impress or try to force a connection. Taking a step back lets you act with purpose and authenticity. This shows that you value real interactions over impulsive actions, which can leave a lasting impression. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You control your mind, not events outside of it." Realize this and you'll feel stronger if you stop and think about what you want to do. Use this power to make decisions that are true to who you are and that will make your relationships stronger. As you do this, remember today's statement. I am unforgettable. If you think about what you're going to do before you do it, you can make sure that it has a good effect on the people around you. Habit 7. Stay away from toxic people. Stern friends. Keeping bad people away is the seventh habit that will help you stay calm and make other people crazy with your presence. Toxic people, on the other hand, bring you stress, trouble, and negative emotions. They drain your energy. It's hard to stay focused on what's important when toxic people are around. You can tell they're toxic because they consistently spread negativity and make you feel tired or worried after interacting with them. If someone constantly puts you down, causes drama, or makes you doubt your own worth, they are probably toxic. But here's the important thing. Even if you're attracted to someone, if they turn out to be toxic, you need to reevaluate that relationship no matter how strong the attraction is. Being around a toxic person will keep you from being your best self, calm and confident, which are the traits that really drive other people crazy. When you get rid of toxic people in your life, you make room in your heart for growth and happiness. You feel more balanced and in charge of your reactions, and this calm confidence makes you very attractive. People are drawn to people who are calm and sure of themselves because it's a rare and powerful trait. Imagine how much more attractive you'll be when you're not carrying around someone else's negativity. When you're emotionally and mentally strong, you naturally become the person who draws people in not through chaos but through the steady, irresistible pull of your calm presence. Teeter said to hang out with positive people. By staying away from negative people, you can protect your peace and become the person who makes other people crazy. Someone unforgettable, stable, and full of good vibes. Habit 8. Let your Stoic friends know what's important to you. Knowing what's important to you is the eighth habit that will help you stay calm and make people go crazy with your presence. In a world full of distractions and outside pressures, having a clear understanding of your core values and priorities sets you apart. When you know what really matters to you, you become centered, confident, and focused, which are traits that others find irresistibly attractive. Knowing what's important to you means having a strong sense of your values, goals, and the things that bring you genuine fulfillment. When you're clear about your priorities, you give off a sense of purpose and direction that draws people in. They can tell that you're not easily swayed by small things, and that's a strength of character that is magnetic. In a relationship setting, this habit can be a game changer. Imagine being with someone who knows exactly what they want out of life and isn't afraid to stand by it. Their confidence and self-assurance would naturally make them more attractive, right? The same is true for you. When you know what's important, you don't waste time on small fights or drama. Instead, you focus on building a relationship based on trust, mutual respect, and shared values. This calm and focused approach makes you trustworthy and attractive. Also, when you know what you value, you're less likely to bend your principles to please others. This makes you even more appealing because people are drawn to people who aren't afraid to say what they believe. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." By knowing what's important to you, you become a person of depth and conviction that naturally makes others feel drawn to you. This clarity not only helps you stay calm, but also makes you unforgettable, leaving a lasting impression that really drives them crazy. Stern friends. The ninth habit that will help you stay cool and make people crazy with your presence is to learn from your mistakes. Failure is something everyone does, but what makes you different is how you handle it. If you see loss as a step forward instead of a setback, you'll build resilience, confidence, and wisdom, all of which make you very attractive to other people. Many times, failure teaches you lessons that success can't. It teaches you humility, persistence, and how important it is to grow. When you learn from your mistakes, you not only get better, you show that you're mature in a way that others find attractive. You show that you're not afraid to face challenges, learn from them, and come back stronger. People are drawn to people who are resilient because it shows that you won't break down in relationships. Failure can teach you something important. For example, if you and your partner are going through a rough patch, instead of letting the loss drive a wedge between you, use it as a chance to learn and grow together. You would talk about what went wrong, talk about it freely, and make changes that will make your relationship stronger. This shows that you're committed to the relationship and willing to put in the work to make it better, which is very attractive, even when you're dating or trying to meet someone new. If things don't go as planned, accepting failure with grace can help you stand out. Instead of dwelling on the bad, you learn from the experience and move on with newfound wisdom. This positive, forward-looking outlook shows that you're strong and not easily put down, which makes people naturally drawn to you. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that when you learn from your mistakes, you can turn problems into opportunities. Becoming a strong and deep person. This strength not only helps you stay calm, but it also makes you unforgettable by showing others how to turn problems into successes. Habit 10. Be smart about what you read, friends. Limiting what you read is the 10th habit that will help you stay calm while making people crazy with your presence. In today's world, we're constantly being fed news, social media, and endless articles and opinions. While it's important to stay informed, too much information can cloud your judgment, make it hard to concentrate, and change your mood. By choosing what you read, you can stay focused. You are centered and in charge, which makes you very attractive to other people. When you limit what you read, you choose what information to let into your life. Instead of mindlessly looking through social media or reading every news story, pick content that fits with your values, interests, and goals. This habit not only keeps your mind clear, but it also keeps you from letting bad things and needless distractions in relationships affect you. If you limit what you read, you're less likely to give in to outside views or social pressures that don't go with your own values. This habit can make a big difference. Focus lets you be more present and involved with your partner because you're not constantly distracted by the outside world. People find it attractive when you can stay calm, collected, and true to yourself. Also, when you choose quality over quantity in your reading, you gain deeper insights and knowledge that can make your relationships and conversations better. People naturally want to be around people who can have deep, important conversations instead of shallow chit-chat. Your intellectual depth and calm personality make you stand out and captivate those around you. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said that you should spend time with a small group of master thinkers and read their works in order to get ideas that will stick in your mind. By limiting what you read, you not only protect your peace of mind, but you also develop a sense of wisdom and focus that others find compelling and attractive. As you practice this habit, remember today's affirmation: I am unforgettable. By limiting what you read, you keep your mind clear and become someone whose presence is calm, focused, and undeniably magnetic. Mastering the balance between work and rest is the 11th habit that will help you stay calm and drive other people crazy with your presence. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of constant hustle and think that more work means more success. But if you don't get enough rest, you risk burning out, which can leave you feeling tired. You feel irritable and less successful at everything, even in your relationships. To get work and rest in balance, you need to know when to move forward and when to take a step back. Rest isn't a luxury. It's necessary for your mental, physical, and emotional health. When you give yourself time to recharge, you come back to your work and relationships with more energy, creativity, and patience, all of which make you incredibly attractive to others. In a relationship, this balance is very important. Imagine being in a relationship with someone who is constantly stressed and tired from overworking. It's hard to keep a deep connection when you're both too tired to fully engage with each other. On the other hand, when you both take time to rest and recharge, you bring your best selves to the relationship. You're more present, more attentive, and better able to strengthen the bond between you. This balanced approach is not only healthy, but also very attractive because it shows that you value both your well-being and the relationship, even when you're dating or trying to find a partner. Balancing work and rest makes a difference. When you're well-rested, you exude a calm confidence that others find magnetic. You're not easily stressed or overwhelmed, which makes you someone others want to be around. People are naturally drawn to those who seem in control of their lives, those who can work hard but also know how to relax and enjoy life. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "If you seek tranquility, do less by balancing work and rest. You cultivate a sense of tranquility and poise that others find irresistibly attractive. You become someone who can handle life's demands with grace and ease, making you unforgettable." So as you practice this habit, remember today's affirmation: I am unforgettable by balancing work and rest. You not only take care of yourself, but also create a presence that is calm, captivating, and impossible to ignore. That's it. Stoic friends, if you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who could use these insights. And if you haven't already, drop today's affirmation in the comments. I am unforgettable. Say it loud. Say it proud, because that's exactly what you are. And remember this: you're not just going through the motions, you're carving out your own path with purpose and power. Every step you take with these habits, every moment you choose calm over chaos, you're declaring your worth to the world. You are a force to be reckoned with, someone who leaves a lasting impression. Keep this mindset, and there's no limit to how far you can go. Thank you for being here, and until next time, stay calm. Don't lose focus and let everyone know you're there. And